Fraps doesn't seem to know what it's recording here, but we'll go with it. Hello once again. It's been a while since I recorded anything because, well, I've been quite busy lately, as you should be aware if you've been watching my news things. Odds and Sods, go and check it out. Well, don't check it out because it's not important anymore. It was topical back when it was made and it's not anymore. I've just put one out, so go and listen to that if you want to know what's going on. Anyway, in that episode I mentioned that there may well be some RuneScape on the cards, and here it is. Oh my god, I'm so excited! Oh man. Back in the day, I used to play RuneScape, and it looked quite a lot like this. Oh my. Got some lovely ladies there. I cannot pull off a Duke Nukem accent. Somebody I know of can, who does a very good YouTube channel based around DOS games. I recommend you go and check him out. Anyway, back to RuneScape. I used to play this back in the day. It looked like this, and due to the huge nostalgia factor involved, I've decided to spend a £5 and flipping get a membership because I'm insane. And I've decided that today's quest will be... wait for it, if I can remember where it is. I'm running Orion, by the way. This is like a client for old school RuneScape called Orion, which has a funky thing at the side that you probably can't see. It tells you how much XP you've got to go, and it has the Zyber's price guide and everything. Fraps is going a bit funny with it though. I'll have to. I hope it's working right. Anyway, I'm looking for somewhere. I think it's around here somewhere, not the gnome place. Here we go. Yes, this is where I want to be. So, I need to... oh man, it's going to take a while, I might have to cut. Oh, stop walking around, man. Right, so I just want to go west, really, don't I? Oh man, this game does not look good at 30 FPS, I must say. But, such is the joy of recording with Fraps. Look, I've got a nice cape. I got this from the wilderness, it cost me 50 quid. 50 GP, sorry. Got to get into the mode. GP, not quid. I'm not a Yorkshireman, I'm a man of... what's the place called? Gielinor, I think. A bit of a daft name, really, I think. It just sounds so generic, but I kind of think of this game as sort of the Doom... hang on. We're missing something. Here we go. There we go. There we are! Oh man, can't play this without the music. Well, you can, because the music kind of sucks. What I was going to say, I see this is kind of the Doom of RPGs, MMOs, because it's kind of like the basics of what you would expect from an MMO. Obviously it's got its own merits and stuff, but like Doom is sort of the pioneer of FPS and has everything that every other FPS has. This has everything that every other MMO RPG has. So it's got that sort of weird charm. I'm not really sure where I was going from that. I'm not really sure where I started. God, it's been so long since I've recorded anything that I'm sort of lost. Also, I think I've gone past where... oh no, it's here. Oh, here it is, the Members Gate. Place that you can only go through when you're a member. Also, there's nobody around. I've noticed this because I played the 2-week free-to-play trial. This is how I got all this fancy schmancy stuff. All this nice gear. They had a 2-week free-to-play trial 2 weeks ago-ish. Maybe even 3 weeks ago. And it was very quiet, and perhaps it wasn't advertised very well, but I don't know. There was one world where there were like tons and tons of people, and then there was another world where it was just nobody. I mean, I kind of preferred that, but literally nobody around. I thought that was a white blob on the map there, but it wasn't, it was yellow. Oh! Now then. Before we pop over to Castle Wars, we should have a look at my house, which is going to be barren. Something that I never did back in the day, actually. This, I'll go to my house. Oh, I should talk to the estate agent. I need to buy a house first, don't I? Now, if I just look at my skills here, something that I never really did back when I played back in the day, sort of 2005 to 2007 or 8-ish, was really level up very much. I think most of my leveling up came from quests and things. Oh my god, where am I going? Look at the map, look at the map! Right, so that's where I am now, I'm in Tavali. Oh man. So you have to go a very long way around, don't you? I remember Catherby, everybody used to fish there. I can't remember whether you have to actually take the mountain to get through to Catherby. It seems quite a long way around just to get there. Whereabouts was Castle Wars again? It was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was right in the south. Oh man, this used to be my favourite venue back in the day. As well as the Tazar fight caves, we'll do that next time. Yeah, so most of my leveling back in the day, I'm gonna go back to that saying a lot. I never really leveled up all that much out of my own like grind, so to speak. So most of my levels came from doing quests and things. But the thing is, I never really did very many quests either, so I'm not really sure how I got such high levels and stuff. But as you can see, what I've done here is I've tried to keep things a little bit balanced. I've tried to level up most of the stuff, keep it all good. Oh, grapple rocks. You can't do that from here. Screw you. I can do whatever I like. I'm Duke Nukem. Right, clicky. Can't do that from here. Right, well there's a wolf there. I can beat him up easy. Oh, he's gonna come and get me. Screw you, wolf. I don't care. I'm gonna run away from him. Yeah, you do have to go a really long way around. I don't remember this. Let's just check the map. I must be doing something wrong. Looks like there's no way out, actually. That's a bit strange. Well, there's a way out there, but I don't know how to get to there. If I click the... Oh. What's he doing now? Oh, well, these white wolves aren't really a problem, are they? Alright, I see where he is. I've just clicked on a bit of the map, so he'll just run there automatically. I should probably turn run off, actually, in case something bad happens. Oh no, it's just wolves. They're not doing out to me, he says, taking a hit. Now, if you haven't played RuneScape before, essentially what you've got is a, well, real-time RPG. Sort of in the style, I suppose, seems like they've played a lot of sort of Baldur's Gate and stuff like that to get down the style of game it is. It certainly reminds me of that sort of game. Baldur's Gate, things like Planescape Torment as well. Oh man, where am I going? Oh, my navigation skills are really poor, I must say. Yeah, so it's not got quite the same controls. For example, you don't have a huge party to deal with. Instead, you've only got your one guy. If you want a huge party to deal with, then you've got to talk to him. Actually, type in stuff like that, and then it appears over your head, and it says, yeah. But generally, you just control your own guy. And combat happens. It's a bit tricky as combat. Let me try and show you if there's anybody here I can kill. Nope, there's nobody here I can kill. Basically, there's a lot of like harmless villagers that you can kill, and they'll drop money and stuff. It's such a stupid game, but it seems very experimental, I suppose, and that's good because it means they can do a lot more with it than perhaps World of Warcraft could do, because that's very it's very specific. Here's a man. I can show you how the combat works. So you've got these different types of attack that you could do. You can't really see very well. You get to see the amazing animations. Also, I'm not doing any damage to him. That's because, well, I'll try and explain. So you've got your chop, which is an accurate attack. I think that's got more chance of landing a hit, but it's weaker. Though I may be completely wrong. I'm just making that up, to be honest. And then you've got your aggressive attacks, which perhaps are the other way around. But then you've got, if you look, it says accurate slash. So they're different types of attack, and slashes, I think, work better against unarmoured opponents, whereas crush works better against people wearing plate mail. And then you've got another type that's stab, which works better against people with chainmail, like me. I've got chainmail on. And then you've got your defensive attack, which sounds a bit odd, but all of these things level up each of these. So you've got attack, strength, and defense. Attack makes your attacks more accurate, so you're more likely to land a hit. Strength like increases your chances of getting a higher, like more powerful hit, so you're doing more damage, but it doesn't do anything to your accuracy. So if you've got 1 attack and like 50 strength, then you've got a very slim chance of scoring a really high hit. And then your defense is like, well, how much damage you take, I guess, and how much damage you absorb. So that's that, and the higher you level up in these, the better weapons you can have. So as you can see, I've got a steel sword here in mithril armour. Mithril requires 20 defense, or 20 in the attack, lets you wield mithril weapons. Look, here's another player. That's insane. He's a level 79, I won't mess with him. I'll just pop this in here. So yeah, if I just show you, all these things require different levels of attack and defense and stuff. Generally it's the same across the board, so if you wanted to wear rune armor, then you'd need 40 defense, and so on and so forth. Strength doesn't really count towards it unless it's one of these specific weapons, and then there's certain shortcuts and things. So you've got a ton of stuff that all this stuff does. That's the best way I can put it. Hang on. What did I just see there? Hiding crate. I want to do that. Why not? Let's just go and hide in that crate. What do you mean I have no reason to do that? Because I have a reason to do it. Right. I have no reason to do that, and yet there's a man over here that I can kill for no reason. So that's completely baseless. Right. Well, you'll notice that I have a lot of skills here that are level 1, and that's because I haven't leveled them up. The reason for that is they're all member skills. I think, well, I'll go through them as we go along. Hopefully this will be a good video series. I've just bought a month of membership, so I can get plenty of mileage out of that. And kind of hoping that Joe will come along for the ride, but he's a bit adamant. Hang on. Badumts. Sorry. I won't tell you, go into full details, but well, it's nothing to do with money, just put it that way. God, I'm miles away from this place. Like, I'm up here. Castle Wars is all the way down here. God's sake. God, this music. I don't remember this music. Also, where am I? Where is this? God, Camelot Castle. Oh man, I remember the quest. I don't remember the quest, but I remember Excalibur. And Excalibur, right? You can get Excalibur. But the icon for Excalibur looks like it's bent. It's pretty stupid. If I ever get it, I suppose I will get it eventually. Hopefully I'll make... if these videos get watched enough, then I might be able to afford another membership. Hey, how about that? Well, there's a tree down there, a maple tree. So here I am, walking along, no other players. I've seen one other player, that's a bit stupid. But I have gone to a specific Castle Wars server, so I'm guessing they're all in Castle Wars. Well, there's a fire here. Hang on, why is there just a random fire there? There's no players to have lit it. No, I don't know. I'll go into all this stuff at a later date. Look, there's a unicorn. And there's a magic tree. I'm going to examine the magic tree. You can examine everything apart from the grass. What is this? Where am I now? Just look at the map. Ranging Guild. How very boring. I'm not a ranger. I'm a man who smacks people with giant swords. Although, the weapon that I'm working towards, if I just show you, not defense, strength, is that. That is what I want. The granite maul. That's what I had back in the day, and it was freaking awesome. Because look at it, it's just a bit of stone on a stick. Literally, that's all it is. But it's just cool. Such a cool weapon. Right, let's get back on the path. What music's playing at the moment? Lasting. Oh, boring. Right, well, I suppose I'll make a cut here. Because all I'm doing is walking. And if I think of anything interesting to say, then I'll let you know. Right, there's something. Hang on. If I just go back... No, don't chop down the tree. You don't have an axe on you, you stupid man. You see this thing here? It's called a fairy ring. Now, there's a particular quest that you need to do. If I just have a look, these are all the quests that you can do. As you can see, I've nearly done all the free quests. So, I've got all these members quests to do. I haven't started any of them, of course, because I've literally just bought the game. I think the one that we want It's called Fairy Tale. Yeah, there's 2 parts to this Fairy Tale quest. Once you've done both parts, then you can use this fairy ring and you can like teleport around. It's pretty cool. I think they were introduced after I stopped playing originally, so I'm not really sure how they work. What is that, a ladder going underneath the zoo? Well, that's something. There's a monk there, Brother Cedric, an old drunk monk. What the hell kind of monk is he if he's drunk? That means he's gone against God's will, isn't that right? Oh, look, there's a mine here. You can see the amazing rocks. Ironically, some of the rocks look worse than other rocks. They just seem to have not bothered with many of the rocks in the game. Monastery, I don't want monastery. Well, okay. Time for another jump cut, I think. We're nearly there, look. Oh god, look at that. Oh my god. Let's just go and have a look at this. Is this a... That's a very fast tortoise, good grief. Examine tortoise. Massive beast of war with extra gnome. Okay. Oh, there's something that I remember actually. We'll definitely go into that at some point. There's a little mini game called Gnome Ball, which is really cool. It's like, well, it's completely pointless, but you just chuck this like fluffy ball of stuff around. I'm guessing it's around here somewhere in the gnome village, or maybe it's somewhere else. There's like a couple of gnome villages. There's one up here. Yeah, Tree Gnome Stronghold. It'll be here. There, look there. Gnome Ball Field. So we'll do that at some stage. But right now, Castle Wars. Castle Wars. Right, here we go. The music that's currently playing is called Melodrama, which, well, it's anything but melodramatic. Ah, and there's some players. There's 3 players. 3 players. I ask you, 3 flipping... Hello, Lanthus. Who are you? You've got a very tattered cape on, sir. Look at my very glamorous cape that's got... looks a bit like a fortress, actually, with these little turrets on it. Good day, how may I help you? What's this place? This is the Great Castle Wars Arena. Here you can fight for the glory of Saradome and Zamorak. These 2 are like the gods of the RuneScape world. You've got all these monks that go, oh, and then heal you. By the power of Saradome, all by the power of Zamorak, and Zamorak's like the baddie, because he's got a Z in his name or something. And then Saradome's like a good guy. I would compare them to Odin and somebody else, but Odin's kind of both. So, yeah. Odin's a bit of a tricky one. Look at that guy with his big sword. Check him out. Check her out, actually. That's a lady. Oh, level 125. I feel like I'm a bit out of my depth here, but whatever. Look at all these people, really high levels. Oh, I feel like a right scrub. Do you have a manual? I'd like to learn how to play. Alright. Castle Wars manual. Yeah, I get how this works. This toolkit. Yeah. You can, like, get barricades and things. You know what, I'm just gonna... Oh, there's a bank over there, I can just dump it in my bank, can't I? Use bank chest. That makes absolutely no sense, but who cares, it's a flipping game. Right, while we're here, I'm just gonna explain what this means. So this guy's got like a skull and crossbones over his head. That means that he's killed somebody in... if I just show you on the map, there's an area up to the very... well, up here. And what it is, it's called the Wilderness. And in the Wilderness, if you find another player, you can kill him dead. And that skull and crossbones means that he's killed someone. And if he's got the skull and crossbones over his head, instead of dropping every item but 3 when he dies, comme ça, he will drop every item that he has. Which is interesting. It's like saying don't kill people, but do kill people. It's a bit strange. Okay. Nobody's played. Hang on. Is anybody actually playing this? I hope so. I want to play. Flipping Castle Wars. It's awesome. Maybe I should have gone on a more populated server. I can't wear hats, capes or helms in the arena. What is the matter with you? I remember being able to wear a helmet. What's the matter? Ugh. Well, I guess I better take my hat off and my cape. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was able to do that back in the day. Maybe they give you a special hat or something. There we go. Put on my way in case it tells me off. Right. Enter Saradome portal. Saradome. Right. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you get like a hood. There's nobody here. There's nobody here! Ah! Right. tell you what I'll do. I'll just pop out and see if there's any other worlds that are like more populated. Back in a sec. Alright, here we go. I've gone onto the most populated server on the whole game. It had like nearly 2,000 people in it. It was called Trade Varrock, but hopefully there's going to be some people playing Castle Wars. Nobody here again. Well, right, hang on, so it's just going to be 1v1 here. I'm going to lose horribly. I don't want to play this. If it's just going to be 1v1. Ugh. Okay, well, this is very irritating.